Hello, and I hope you are doing well. Welcome to this tutorial video. In this part, or in this example of the compression test of a RC column, I use a smart cracking model. Uh, the smart cracking model is one of the model in the Abaqus that Abaqus represent that to use for concrete. Almost we use CDP model, and the CDP is the best. But here the smart cracking is the another one. When the concrete have cracks or lose of stiffness, we can use this model. The concrete smooth cracking model is just available in Abaqus standard. Concrete behave differently from a typical ductile material because it has a relatively high compressive strength but a much lower tensile strength. When concrete is subjected to tension and tensile stress reaches its tensile stress, cracks begin to develop. In real concrete structures, these cracks are localized and have a very small width. However, explicitly modeling every individual crack would require a very fine mesh and a complicated contact formulation. Instead of smart crack, instead, the smart cracking approach represents the crack in the distributed manner within the finite elements. In other words, rather than creating a physical crack surface, the effect of cracking is incorporated into the constitutive behavior of the concrete material. This allows us to simulate the initial and development of cracking while keeping the finite element model relatively simple. Okay, as you can see here, we did a compression test of a concrete column, RC concrete column, and this is the stress which is happening in the concrete. This is much more than the compressive behavior because we use 35 megapascal, but here it's reach more. And also you can see the yield criterion which is happen in all the model, plastic strain, equivalent plastic strain, displacement, or anything else. And let me show you the reinforcement in the concrete. Okay, this is the model, and we have also the force displacement diagram. For this example, we read 2.5 meganewton as the uh, maximum for this displacement for this model, but we can keep it to obtain the full failure model. It would around 6 millimeter happen. And if you want to provide this model, we explain everything in the model. For instance, the elastic behavior, the compression behavior of the smooth cracking, the tension behavior and tension stiffening, shear retention, failure ratio, all of these parameters are explained in the tutorial video. So if you want to provide this tutorial, come to our website abaqusfm.com, find the English tutorial here. Then you will have the introduction. We have a comparison between a SMERT and CDP model, and then the result as figures you can see. And at the end, we have the price. The price is 35 euros. We accept PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, cryptocurrencies. Before payment, contact us through this email to tell you more about the payment process, the tutorial, the download link, and anything that you want to need. For now, thank you for your attention.